So I decided to record this specifically for TikTok because lately you all have been blowing me away. I gotta admit, I kind of underestimated TikTok when I first joined. I didn't think people would be into this kind of stuff, so it makes me really happy. This is how you manifest, because you're gonna hear a lot of people talk about manifestation, but they're not explaining the mechanics behind it. You have to understand the mechanics. The second that you step out of your house or your apartment, I'm in an apartment. The second you step out of your apartment, every day you've got to assume that you're already who you're going to be in the future. Okay? You got to assume, because that's your truest self. The reason why you're not happy is because you're not living as your truest self. You deserve to live as your truest self. So the second you step out of your apartment, you've got to imagine, I've already made it. If you want to be a famous pop star, you got to walk around like you're already a famous pop star. I'm not saying be in your ego or whatever. I'm saying you got to envision it as it's already happened. Now, obviously, when you step out into the physical world, there won't be paparazzi there. Yeah? But in your mind, there is. In your mind, you're already the star. It's just that the physical world hasn't caught up yet. You're already living in the future. You're already assuming that you've made it because you have. You get to decide how you play this game. So if you think you've made it, you've made it. Now, here's a really important piece. If you don't spend most of your time in that vision or in that assumption, like you assume it's done, you're not feeding that vision, so it can't grow. Okay? If you don't walk around knowing what you are, knowing who you're going to become, then you're just defaulting to the physical world that's out there. Okay? Now, this is how it works. When you hold that vision or that intention, the world that you're living in here is going to use the physical world to send you feedback of what you need to work on. Okay? So the physical world is like an interface, training you so that you're ready once it happens. People don't get this. They don't understand that they have the power to create their own life. So when you assume that you are it, the physical world is teaching you, yo, you just got mad at this person. You need to work on that, because if you don't work on that, when you make it, people are going to know your weaknesses. You gotta build thick skin. And then you just keep working with everything. And then before you know it, it keeps growing and growing because you keep living in that space, keeps growing, and then it pops out of the ground, right? It's like a seed, and then it sprouts. So that's how it works. But you've got to be committed to who you're going to become. I love you.